Good stuff. Good stuff. So, we'll continue on with like a little Q&A if you guys want. If you guys want to ask me questions about MLG Providence, how that was, I can answer questions about my history of, years upon years of competing in Call of Duty, Shadowrun, Halo, involvement with other things. I mean, I don't know. You guys can just go ahead and ask me questions. I just want to get some activity going on.
Yeah. Awkward silences are not good for streams.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I'm the king of not creating awkward silence. I'm pretty good at that. That's my buddy AJ in the back. I'm not one for awkward silence. I will talk till my ears, mouth, and tongue fall off because that is how I roll, baby. don't mess with the awkward silence. You know what I mean, dude?
Yeah. All right. Looks like we have a question from Chris7296 LOL. When did you start to do competitive gaming?
Interesting question. I actually started competing competitively back in Call of Duty 2. Initially, it was Halo 2. Back when I first discovered about MLG, my first ever taste of competitive gaming on consoles was when I went to Digital Life, which was an old. Think of something like PAX or Comic-Con, but it was mainly focused on technology. And I went there with my brother. And they were holding an MLG tournament there. It was like one of the first MLG tournaments that they were holding, and it was at Digital Life. And there, I got a chance to play against Walshy. And it's the first time I met a pro player. This guy, tall, lanky dude, white as hell, but a nice guy nonetheless. And, we sat down, we played. I got one kill off of him, and the crowd started going nuts. But then Walshy killed me 5 kills after that and immediately made me get up. So that ends that story. But at that time, though, I was competing in Call of Duty 2 on game battles where I was on Team SWAT. We were the first place team on the ladder for a long time. We played against some legends in the game. Like I was mentioning before, there was like Serial Killers, Best of the Best, Countries to Kill. I mean, just all these random-ass team names, but like they existed back then. N2D, one of the old school teams from back then. I mean, pretty much every COD player that's old school has come from N2D at some point in time. So I just got to give a shout out to N2D Godfather for keeping the torch running there. But yeah, so that's pretty much when I started competing. Call of Duty 2, when the Xbox 360 first came out. I love that game, and I'll compete in it till this day. What else do we have going on here, buddy?
I am looking right now. Come on, guys, send me some questions. Let's go.
Yeah, send me some questions, Do you remember at Raleigh I was going to team with you because you remember Sketch Fines? That's right. Benny Fines. What's going on, dude? Yeah, we were, man, that Raleigh event was rough. Our guy claimed to have broken his legs, and that's why he didn't show up. I kid you not, King. He claimed to have broken his legs, and that's why he did not show up at Raleigh. And we ended up having to find a pickup fourth. So I definitely regret that time, but it was okay. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I just had to answer a question. Did I go to Anaheim? No, I did not go to Anaheim. California is way too much freaking money. So I did not go to Anaheim. I was broke. So that's the truth there. Let's see here. How happy are you with the NBA season is back on? What's your favorite team? Favorite team, New York Knicks. Always and forever. NBA season, I would have preferred if esports would have taken over during that blackout, but it's okay. Why hasn't MLG supported the EU side? Why doesn't MLG support the EU? That is something I cannot answer. Who asked that question? EDI7S edits. I guess that's what your name is. If I had to use 7 as a T. Pretty much. MLG supports competitive gaming, but one of the things is that the audience in the EU is something that's developing. I can tell you that much. Am I the voice representing MLG? Hell no, I'm not. But I can give my best guess, my guesstimate, and my guess is that they're not supporting it right now because it's still developing, it's still small. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's good to have your grassroots on your end as well. MLG is not the be-all, end-all of competitive gaming. Always keep that in mind. Things like this, things like what the CCL are doing, things like your small local tournaments, you know, Primetime Gamers in the East Coast, NJ Halo, Primetime on the West, NJ on the East, things like that. Like, those are the things that you need to be supporting as console gamers, because that's where the grassroots are. And then, you know, MLG, yeah, that's the big time. But, you know, in the EU, you have similar things. You have EGL, and EGL is great. And you also have various cups as well that I know that the teams, I'm on the Deserto forums all the time. So I can tell you that, you know, the community there is growing and it's looking really good. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, just continue to support your scene. You support your scene and everyone else will take note.
It's very true. Looks like Robin Hood's going to come in and cast in my place for this next round as we get the teams in. Rob, you there? No? Okay. I'm trying to get these teams in. Oh, he's setting up his microphone. Okay.
Rain896, asked me my favorite COD Pro to watch. That's actually a tough one because I enjoyed watching a lot of the players in Providence. If I had to pick, I mean, I will be biased and say my buddy Assassin is a good friend of mine, so I will always say Assassin. But he does provide the good plays though, so let's not forget about that. But surprisingly enough, one player that I always enjoy watching is TP from Leverett. TP is just one of those guys that, you know, he's the glue of their team. You know, you have Scump who will go big. You had Aches who keeps the communication flowing. But TP is even more than that. Like, TP could have been the captain of Leverage, to be honest with you, just because of how solid of a player he was, how talented he was as a player, but also how talented he was as a motivator and leader for their team. So I'd have to go with TP if I didn't have to pick my boy Assassin. So that would be that. Fines asked me when's the next NJ Halo. I found out the next NJ Halo will be December 10th, which not sure if it's going to be streamed yet. I got to communicate with some people about that, but if it does, expect me there commentating and doing what I do right now, just in the live atmosphere, because I do it and I love it. So appreciate that, guys. Appreciate the And I think TP's Twitter is MLG_TP or LVG_TP. Oh, actually, this is a good one for you, King. Insane One asked, how do people find out / sign up for this tournament?
Well, originally started, there's a thread on the MLG forums. It's too late to sign up now, obviously, but I'll link it anyway. That's pretty much, until we get our website going, that's pretty much how we're going to organize these tournaments. By people posting in these threads, we fill up the rosters, and then we go from there.
Interesting.
But
all right.
Hopefully, once we get our website up and running, which should be very soon, we'll have a more organized way of doing it, where maybe people could like submit their team similar to how they do on Game Battles or 360 Icons for their tournaments.
Okay.
But yeah, for now it's just MLG forums.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm just communicating with my buddy AJ here and see if he's joining the party or not, because upstairs we're having a party. So, you know, I'm here right now. This is how nerdy I am. I'm here right now casting this next game, and there's a party going on upstairs, you know? So this is how much I love esports, guys. I'll throw it out there. Rain, it's not related to Call of Duty, but I'm going to answer it anyway. I freaking love No Bloom. Just want to say.
I'm a big Halo fan. I love No Bloom.
Super Halo fan. I competed in Halo for the Last Resistance at MLG DC, and I'm a huge fan of No Bloom. So, yeah, gonna have to stay No Bloom, and it might be the resurgence of Halo as itself. So,
yeah,
excited to see how that comes out.
Halo has always been No Bloom, so I just feel like it's the way they should keep it. I don't know what they were doing with Bloom, but I like that they fixed it, so now we have the choice to not play with it. That's how I feel.
I agree. No Bloom does make me want to play Halo again as well. I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, do.
You got that beast static though. It's better. Alright, so how's it going with these teams? Should we just run the Evil G and redefine match, or should we wait for these guys? Alright, is anyone from Evil G in the chat? If not, I'll just send you a message on Xbox. Because I know they're here earlier, so.
Guys out.
Alright. Guys, let us know how it sounds.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check the audio levels between my Blue Snowball and my Skype.
Yeah, so guys, this Robin has been streaming all day for us.
All day. I skipped the shower. I missed half my breakfast.
Man, this is Robin Hood in the flesh. You can't see him, but he's there. So
I'm here.
What do you think of the tournament so far? Since you pretty much got a first-hand look at everything that happened.
I'm thinking this is like 1,000 times and something I tried about 2 years ago, and all I can say is there's nothing but room for improvement. I can't wait until the next tournament.
Yeah. I think even in between rounds we'll improve, like in between now and the next round, which is December 10th, the same week as NJ Halo, which could be a problem, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no doubt. This NJ Halo, that's like right next door to me, up here in New York, New York.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I might have to go to that.
This Golden Boy guy, he sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try to get some teams up in here. I tried inviting a couple of teams. I had a sub player come in earlier. I don't know what the deal was with him. That was XSplit or something like that.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, hey Joe. We're gonna be streaming the Evil GE and Redefined match right now.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get the teams in here.
Alright, I'll get Evil GE, you get Redefined.
Yeah.
If any of you guys are going to NJ Halo next month, let me know. Because, you know what, Rob, we should definitely team for NJ Halo.
That'd be something I'd definitely look into.
Yes, that'd be fun. Why didn't you guys do Demo Tab Domination? Well, the thing is, yes, you are up Spectre. But, yeah, the thing is, actually, Joe's gonna answer that because I have to take a quick phone call. Why is my Skype...
Alright, the reason we didn't pick up Demolition is because Domination was one of the main game types in Black Ops, and Black Ops was a more MLG oriented game than W2 was, in my opinion. So we decided to test that out, and the spawns seemed to work fine compared to all the other game types. Demolition, in my opinion, is just a little bit more crazy, less organized. And since we already had Sabotage and Search and Destroy in here, I don't really think we need another type of bomb game type. And that's the gist of it, why I didn't think we needed Demolition. So if you really want to think about it, Sabotage is kind of the demo replacement.
Oh, we're streaming Modern Warfare 3? I thought we were streaming Modern Warfare 2, my bad. Shit. Try Team Defender. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. we even tested that craziness out. That's like a free for all. Spawns. Oh my gosh. Pistons. Don't forget the lantern. Well, when I say it's like FFA, I mean like spawn wise, not like